Hey bunny lovers! Today we're diving into some crucial signs that your bunny might be sick. It's important to catch these early to ensure your furry friend stays healthy and happy. Remember, bunnies are masters at hiding their illnesses. In the wild, showing weakness makes them vulnerable to predators. So by the time your bunny shows obvious signs of sickness, it might already be a serious situation. That's why we're going to equip you with the knowledge to spot those subtle clues that your bunny needs help. We'll go through 10 common signs of illness in rabbits, so you can be a proactive bunny parent and get your furry friend the care they need when they need it. Decreased appetite, the silent alarm bell. Let's talk about one of the most important things to watch out for, your bunny's appetite. You know your bunny loves to munch, especially on their hay. Hay should make up the majority of their diet. If you notice your bunny refusing hay or their favorite treats, that's a big red flag. Bunnies have sensitive digestive systems. When they're not feeling well, a decrease in appetite is one of the first signs. This could be due to dental problems or gastrointestinal stasis, a serious condition. Gastrointestinal stasis is a life-threatening emergency. If your bunny isn't eating, get them to a rabbit-savvy vet immediately. This is not something you can watch at home. Don't wait to see if it gets better on its own. If you notice a decrease in your bunny's appetite, contact your vet right away. Early intervention is key. A healthy bunny is a happy bunny, and a happy bunny is a munching bunny. Keep a close eye on those eating habits. Lethargy, when your bunny's batteries run low. We all have our lazy days, right? But for bunnies, sudden lethargy can signal something's wrong. Bunnies are naturally curious and active. They love to hop, explore, and play. If your bunny becomes lethargic, take notice. It can be an early sign of illness. Think of it like a car's engine. When running smoothly, it zooms around. But if there's a problem, it slows down. The same goes for your bunny. Lethargy can mean their engine is struggling. If you notice a change, contact your vet. Abnormal droppings, the scoop on bunny poop. Okay, I know this might sound a little gross, but trust me on this one. A bunny's droppings can tell you a lot about their health. In fact, it's one of the most important things we look at when assessing a bunny's well-being. Normal bunny droppings are small, round, dry, and relatively uniform in size and shape. They're usually brown in color and have a slightly sweet, hay-like smell. Now here's where it gets interesting. Any changes in the size, shape, color, consistency, or frequency of your bunny's droppings can be a sign of a problem. For example, if you start to see smaller droppings, or droppings that are strung together, it could indicate dehydration. Large, misshapen droppings might suggest an imbalance in their gut flora. And if the droppings are soft, mushy, or have a foul odor, it could be a sign of diarrhea, which can be dangerous for bunnies. It's a good idea to get into the habit of checking your bunny's litter box regularly. This will help you become familiar with what's normal for your bunny and make it easier to spot any changes. And remember, if you notice anything unusual about your bunny's droppings, don't hesitate to contact your veterinarian. Weight loss, a gradual decline or a sudden drop. Weight loss is another important indicator of your bunny's overall health. Now, some fluctuations in weight are normal, especially as your bunny grows or ages. However, sudden or drastic weight loss is always a cause for concern. It can be a sign of various health problems, including dental issues, gastrointestinal disorders, parasites, or even stress. The best way to monitor your bunny's weight is to invest in a good quality pet scale and weigh them regularly. Once a week is ideal, but even weighing them every other week can help you catch any significant changes early on. Keep a record of your bunny's weight so you can easily track any trends. This will also be helpful information to share with your veterinarian if you notice any issues. If you do notice your bunny has lost weight, don't panic, but do take it seriously. Schedule an appointment with your veterinarian to determine the underlying cause and get your furry friend back on track. Labored breathing, when every breath is a struggle. Breathing problems are a serious issue in rabbits, and it's crucial to recognize the signs early on. A healthy bunny should breathe quietly and effortlessly. You might notice their nose twitching as they sniff the air, but their breathing should be almost silent. If your bunny is having trouble breathing, you might notice their chest heaving with each breath or their nostrils flaring. They might also make wheezing, clicking, or whistling sounds as they breathe. Labored breathing can be a sign of a respiratory infection, such as pneumonia, or it could indicate a problem with their heart or lungs. It can also be a symptom of heat stroke, which is a life-threatening condition. If you notice any signs of labored breathing in your bunny, it's crucial to seek veterinary attention immediately. Don't delay, as this could be a life-threatening situation. Teeth grinding, a sign of pain or discomfort. Now, you might have heard that bunnies grind their teeth when they're happy, and while that's true to some extent, it's not the whole story. Bunnies do sometimes grind their teeth gently when they're content, but loud, persistent teeth grinding, especially when accompanied by other symptoms, is often a sign of pain or discomfort. Think about it. When you have a headache or a toothache, you might clench your jaw or grind your teeth without even realizing it. Bunnies do the same thing when they're in pain. If you notice your bunny grinding their teeth loudly, especially if they're also showing other signs of illness, such as decreased appetite, lethargy, or changes in their droppings, it's essential to contact your veterinarian. Pain in rabbits can be caused by various factors, including dental problems, gastrointestinal issues, or injuries. Your veterinarian can help determine the underlying cause of the pain and provide appropriate treatment. A runny nose or eyes, more than just a case of the sniffles. Just like us, bunnies can get runny noses and watery eyes, and just like in humans, it's often a sign of an infection. However, while a runny nose in a human might not be a big deal, it can be more serious in rabbits. If you notice your bunny has a discharge from their nose or eyes, it's essential to take note of the color and consistency of the discharge. A clear, watery discharge might indicate a mild irritation, while a thick, yellow or green discharge could be a sign of a bacterial infection. In addition to the discharge, you might also notice your bunny sneezing, coughing, or having difficulty breathing. They might also rub their face with their paws in an attempt to clear their nose or eyes. If you notice any of these symptoms, it's important to contact your veterinarian. They can examine your bunny, determine the cause of the discharge, and prescribe appropriate medication if needed. Head tilt, a wobbly sign of trouble. Head tilt, also known as wry neck, is a condition where a bunny's head tilts to one side. It can be a subtle tilt or a more dramatic lean, and it's often accompanied by other symptoms such as circling, rolling, or loss of balance. Head tilt is a serious neurological condition that can be caused by various factors, including inner ear infections, parasitic infections, or brain lesions. It can also be a symptom of a stroke. If you notice your bunny's head tilting, even slightly, it's crucial to seek veterinary attention immediately. Early diagnosis and treatment are essential for the best possible outcome. Depending on the underlying cause, treatment for head tilt might include antibiotics, anti-parasitic medications, or supportive care. In some cases, surgery might be necessary. Unusual aggression, when your bunny bites back. Bunnies are generally gentle creatures, but they can become aggressive if they're feeling threatened, scared, or in pain. If your normally calm and friendly bunny suddenly starts biting, lunging, or grunting, it's essential to take notice. There are many reasons why a bunny might become aggressive, including, as we discussed earlier, bunnies are masters at hiding pain. If your bunny is experiencing pain, they might lash out as a way of protecting themselves. Bunnies are prey animals, so they're naturally skittish. Loud noises, sudden movements, or unfamiliar people or animals can all trigger a fear response. As bunnies reach sexual maturity, they might become more territorial or aggressive. Spaying or neutering your bunny can help reduce these behaviors. Certain medical conditions, such as dental problems or neurological disorders, can also lead to aggression. If your bunny is showing signs of aggression, it's important to consult with your veterinarian. They can help determine the underlying cause of the behavior and recommend appropriate solutions. Hunched posture, a sign of discomfort and pain. A bunny's posture can tell you a lot about their well-being. A healthy, happy bunny will typically stand upright with their ears forward and their eyes bright and alert. However, if your bunny is sick or in pain, they might adopt a hunched posture, with their back arched, their ears flattened against their head, and their eyes half closed. They might also be reluctant to move or might grind their teeth. A hunched posture is often a sign of abdominal pain, which can be caused by various factors, including gas, bloating, or gastrointestinal stasis. It can also be a symptom of other conditions, such as respiratory problems or urinary tract infections. If you notice your bunny adopting a hunched posture, it's important to contact your veterinarian right away. They can examine your bunny, determine the cause of the pain, and provide appropriate treatment. If you noticed any of these signs in your bunny, don't hesitate to consult your vet. Your bunny's health is in your hands. Remember, bunnies are experts at hiding their illnesses, so it's crucial to be proactive and observant. Early detection is key to providing your furry friend with the best possible care. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more tips on keeping your pets happy and healthy.